Hey guys, Anna here. Carly cannot get on the computer right now, but she is on FaceTime here with me. So, yeah, we're back at it again with the Let's Play. And so I was strip mining and I just happened to find this diamond. I was actually up here and I was just walking around and I was trying to build a little bridge to over there. And then I looked down and I saw this diamond. So, ooh, there's a lot of diamonds. Well, I'm about to find out. I like to dig around the diamonds to make sure that it's not gonna there's at least 4. Okay, there's at least 5. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 diamonds. So, I'm just gonna try and find my way back to my strip mine area. And we'll head back home to put the diamonds up in a safe place.
Mommy, we have to keep inventory on.
I know, but still. Now we have 6 diamonds.
Where did we get the first one?
From the mine shaft.
We can make 2 diamond pickaxes, and then we can make another portal if we get obsidian.
But then I don't want to. I want to save the diamonds. We really need to save the diamonds. So Carly's trying to get the computer because on her other computer, whenever she gets on it,
I have to wait till my mom gets home.
It crashes.
She doesn't even come home until like 5, 6. Maybe 3. I'm without your kisses. I'll be needing stitches. I just found this marker on the ground. It was like left open, and I have no clue how we got it. Oh my gosh! Today's Saturday. We have like 1 more day, and then we have to go back to dreaded school, back to math, back to freaking.
Alright, this is so confusing.
Oh my god! It's almost April. That means testing. Yay! It's like the worst part of the year. Isn't it though?
It is.
It's terrible because like you stay in the same spot for like an hour. At least we can use computers instead of writing. But we still have to have all this scratch paper. I just hope I don't have to sit by someone I don't like that much. Because but I mean, we don't be talking. Hope we got roller chairs.
We won't.
No, we won't. Wait. When we go into that one computer lab, where are we going? We're testing. I know we're staying at school, but don't we go into that one computer lab and like all the chairs are roller chairs?
What computer lab?
The one like right almost across from FDSI.
What? No, we don't go in that. Oh, and by the way, off camera, I found a mine shaft, and I searched throughout it, and
Why are you doing all this stuff without us?
And I found 2 golden apples.
You're not
And
You're a
then
fan.
I got beetroot seeds, regular seeds, and some melon seeds. And I also got some more pumpkin seeds.
Yeah, now listen. You cannot play off camera no more. I mean, Allie.
That's not the correct grammar.
What did I say?
You can't play off camera no more.
Well, I'm out of progress. We're not in school. You shouldn't be correcting me.
I can correct you if I want to.
Well, then you're like a teacher. You don't want to be a teacher.
I am a teacher's kid.
I hate, like, whenever I make new friends, my brother's like, oh, who is it? I tell him the name, and he's like, oh, I know his mom. Or, oh, I know her dad. Oh, I know her. And she's like, oh my gosh, Mikey, no. My brother has a friend, and he had a sister, and I would hang out with her, and my brother would hang out with his friend. She knows I hate broccoli so much. Like, if I eat any type of broccoli, raw broccoli, cooked broccoli, doesn't matter. I will gag and almost puke. And she's like, she literally looked at me and she's like, if you don't eat this broccoli, you'll have to leave. And she literally had me like a whole humongous broccoli. And she's like, if you don't take a bite, leave my house. I'm like, okay. And since I was like younger, I didn't think about it. So I took a bite and I chugged down water and like spit it out. And then like now I think I should have been like, I should have took the broccoli, chucked it at her face, and been like, girl, bye, Felicia. Walked out that house. Like, my house is right down the street. I can walk. It's morning. Or afternoon. It was afternoon. Like, she would, like, once like, we could walk to my house. It was, like, not even 5 minutes away. It was, like, 2 minutes. Oh, God.
You know what I like about living on a desert?
What?
It doesn't rain.
Every guy is boring, though. You know what I find so funny? Is the fact that we live in a desert and we live by a pool of water.
Look at this.
That's not right.
Half of my screen is raining and half of it is not.
What you looking at, Romeo? I have eaten no food today. I've only ate candy.
I haven't ate any food.
I've been eating is Reese's Pieces, and like the little hard chocolate candy egg things.
You need to fix your computer so you can play.
Well, we gotta wait till my mom gets home. She'll probably be clueless. So then I'll have to wait till like 7 when my brother gets off of work. What you looking at? Why you have to be so cute, Romeo? We almost got him a Juliet. We found the perfect dog, and we were gonna get it, but then stupid like things happen, and like my dad, he has to work, my mom has to work, my brother has to work, I'm at school, so no one will be looking after a dog. So we can't get him a Juliet. He's single Pringle, guys, and ready to mingle. He's really lazy. He just sleeps all day, which is perfectly fine. He's just a little derpy faced little chihuahua dude. Who's my bae?
We really need to find gold.
Well, then you find gold. You know what? I'm gonna laugh so hard when we have like kids in the future.
What?
It's gonna be so weird. Like to think of it now. Like our parents had like no phones whatsoever. You know, and like they had like these stupid little phones. You know, and then we have like iPhones. But then by the time we grow up and have like kids of our own, we're gonna be seeing now watch me whip, and they're gonna be like, there's like a new song, Mom, you need to get on the trending thing. And then Instagram is gonna turn into Facebook, and no one gets on it anymore. And there's gonna be like new things, you know. My kids aren't gonna have a phone until they're like 13.
I'm not gonna do that to my kids.
It really depends if I can trust them or not. We'll have to see. Probably when they're like 12 or 11. I got my first phone when I was 10. I'll give it to them when they turn 12. Or 11. Probably 11. I don't want to make my kids like those spoiled little kids. Well, I mean, obviously I'm probably going to because, you know, they're kids. But, like, I don't want my kids to be, like, bratty. You know, like, and all sassy. Well, they'll probably get that from me. And probably, they better not be sassy and stubborn. That'll be, like, the worst. I'm just like, oh my god.
Well, I think that, like, when I have kids, I don't know.
For some reason, I feel like mine are going to be sassy and stubborn. Because and they're not allowed to have blue eyes or green eyes because I'll be jealous because I have stinking brown eyes. So they won't be allowed. So I have to marry someone who has brown eyes. So, because I ain't going to have a kid that I have blue eyes. Oh my god. I took the little gem things off of my nose. Because I was like, you know what? I don't even care no more. I'm just crying.
I don't even care anymore. You're killing me.
Are you being killed?
Stop.
What?
You and your grammar.
What did I say? Are you being killed?
You always say no more. It's anymore.
No more.
Anymore.
Too bad. I don't do that no more.
Stop.
Romeo, do you still wink? No, I don't do that no more.
Stop.
Why is that so annoying?
It just is. I mean, like, I always say it to my mom. Actually, no, I say anymore. But I used to say, like, no more and everything. And then my mom, like, always kept correcting me. So now, like, I don't like it. I understand her pain.
Well, you're going to have to deal with it. Because that's me. And I ain't going to deal with it. No more.
Stop. Alright, guys, comment down below what you say. No more or any more. Alright?
Let's try.
Actually, comment if you say it the proper way or the non-proper way. Because
the proper way or the Carly way?
Yeah.
No more.
No more is the Carly way, and the proper way is anymore.
In BTW, it's not Carly, it's Carlid. So just put Carly way or proper way. Carly way.
Proper way.
No more. It's more fun to say anymore.
Anymore.
No more.
Anymore.
No more.
Anymore.
No more.
Stop.
Hey, let's ask Romeo. Hey, Romeo. Is it any more or no more? No more.
I don't like your dog right now.
I love my dogs. He's my bae. He's lazy. And he's crazy.
My cat Baylor is my bae.
Oh, I just made I'm a poet and I didn't even know it.
I'm trying to find like one of those like temples.
What? What'd you say?
I'm trying to find one of those temples.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
What?
I thought you said I'm trying to find one of the pimples. I'm like, what?
Pimples.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
Yeah, sure. That's what I said.
There's a lot of different names for this video.
Diamonds, pimples. I'm probably gonna die.
No, name it. No more.
Here, Carly Way or the alleyway?
The Carly Way? What?
Carly Way or the alleyway?
No more.
Doing things the alleyway. The alleyway.
Carly Way?
Doing things the alleyway.
Romeo, you babe. And you're so dirty. You're so dirty. High five. A high five is when you raise your paw, like so, and you touch the palm of another, not there, weirdo. You do that. It's called a high five. So whenever I say give me a high five, you raise your paw in the air and you let it go. High five. Yes, he did it.
No, he didn't.
What is that called? What is that then? I was like, high five. High five. High five. Give me a paw. Yes.
You just picked up his paw.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I just saw it.
No, he gave me a high five with his toe. With his foot. High five. Smack him. High five. Good boy. High five.
Hey, Carly, have you seen The Outfield?
No, what's that? It doesn't that have
Nash Gray and Cameron Dallas.
I want to watch that movie so bad.
Yeah, you can only get it if you buy it from iTunes. Like, you can only watch it if you buy it from iTunes. So, I bought it from iTunes, and it's so good.
I want to watch it. Wait, iTunes? Why iTunes?
Because, like, it's not like a movie.
What is it?
It should be. I don't know. Like, it's a movie, but it's not a movie. I don't know.
How long is it?
Like, an hour. You know, like, it's like a movie, but it's just not coming out into the theaters. Or any of that, you know.
That's so weird. I want to watch the movie so bad.
There's a spider down here.
Gar!
Stop.
Kill it. No more. I look like... You know, these lights are really reflecting off my skin. It's making me look... It makes me look really weird. I'm like really not tan. My lighting is all natural, 100%. It comes from my window right there, which I have many, many fears of.
I have a ton of fears in my window.
Like what?
Well, like, okay, story time. One time, like, I was sitting down, and I heard like a knocking sort of sound. And so my mom called me into the living room, so I went out there, and she asked me why I was knocking on the wall, and I told her that I wasn't, and she said that she heard me, and then she like got on to me and everything. So then I went back to my room, and then she called me back in there again because like I kept hearing it and everything, and she told me to stop it, and I told her that it wasn't me. And so then she told me to go to the bathroom and lock myself in it, so then it would like, because like she was afraid that there was someone outside. So then she looked outside, and there was a guy standing right outside my window bouncing a bouncy ball on it. And we called the cops.
Did they catch him?
No.
So he's still out there somewhere?
Well, it was like a drunk guy, and he had been like going to like houses like all over. So guys, comment down below if that guy came to your house.
Oh my gosh. There was like, okay, I have a story.
Hey, I found a ravine.
So once I went to this park with my friend. So like where I live, Romeo, stop it. He's like snooping through my backpack. Okay, so we were, me and my friend.
Yeah, it's probably not even a good ravine. Keep going.
I'll have to make a code name for her. Actually, no, I won't. Okay, so me and my friend Christina, she has a YouTube channel, Crazy Bug, I think. I don't really know. But, well, we and her went to the park along with my friend Emily and her sister Natalie. So, because where I live, it's like an apartment complex. So we have a little park and a pool. So we went to this park, and Romeo. We went to this park, and it got later, and the sun started going down. So that means whenever the sun starts going down, we have to come home because we're not allowed to stay there at dark. So anyway, so we were on our way back, and then there was like cops that had like parked in our parking lot. We were really confused, and they came up to us asking if we saw a guy in like yellow pants, like yellow sweatpants running around. And so we said no, and he was like, okay, we'll go home. So we're like, okay, that's what we were doing anyway. So we went home, and I'm pretty sure there was like, oh yeah, so then me and my dad, later, like a day later, it was like nighttime, and me and my dad went on the porch, and because we live, like, our house faces the forest, so if you look out my window, you're looking at the forest. And while my dad, we were standing there, and a cop, we saw a bright light, and my dad, we kind of got startled. We were like, what the heck? So my dad takes a flashlight and he starts like scanning it, and then a police officer asks us again, and we said no. And apparently, I'm pretty sure this guy, he was hiding from the cops, and he hid in the garbage can, like, because we have a big dumpster, and he was hiding in there. But I don't think they ever caught him. I think he was, like, a psycho.
No! That witch, like I just killed a witch, and it dropped a potion of regeneration, but I didn't pick it up. Something happened. No! Carly, this is terrible. Ugh, life is hard. Alright, any more stories?
I have a lot. Once, okay, so once I was just laying in my room. It was like 10, 11 or something, and my friend was walking her dog outside my window because that's where the dogs go out. So then I heard like something hit my window, like it was like either like a loud knock or like a rock hit my window, and I didn't know, and I thought it was like a stranger or whatever that hit my window. And because it actually sounded like a knock or like someone threw something at my window to like get my attention. So I was like, okay, that's pretty freaking creepy. I'm scared to death, so I need to go tell my dad. So I wake up my mom at like 11, and I'm like, someone's at my window. So my mom looks outside my window, and no one's there. My mom goes on the porch, looks around, no one's there. My mom opens the front door, no one's there. So I go back to bed, and then I asked her, I was like, hey, something hit my window last night. Do you know what it was? And she's like, oh, I think it was, I'm pretty sure it was me because, I was taking out my dog and I felt, well, I was trying to chase her and I was like, did you throw a rock at it? Or like, did you knock on it? And she's like, no. And I'm like, and so I never know who knocked at my window or threw something at it. It's really creepy.
That's a great story, Carly.
I know, right? I was just on the FaceTime with my friend, and then, and I'm like, huh? So I have like a fear of my window. That's almost one of the reasons why my bed isn't right beside my window, because it used to be like the edge of my bed was lined up with my window. So yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons. Do you have any more scary stories?
Mm-mm.
I'm pretty sure I do. I'm just trying to remember them. This one isn't really scary. It's just weird. So, like, me and Christina, we went to my grandma's house, and she was spending the night. So we were like, okay, cool. And she was spending the night, and we were sleeping upstairs. And my grandma comes upstairs, and she's like, "Hey, guys, wake up!" Blah 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 blah. So I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, totally." And I was like pretending to listen. She's like, "Christina, did you get any of that?" And she's like, "No." And I'm like, "I feel like we're supposed to be doing something right now." And she's like, "Me too." And then we fell back asleep. And then we wake up, I was like, okay, let's go see what my grandma wanted earlier. So I go down in my grandma's room, and I was like, hey, did you wake us up earlier? And she's like, yeah, I told you guys to come downstairs. And I'm like, how come? And she's like, because the tornado sirens were going off. And I'm like, huh? And she's like, yeah, I would have come back up, but they went off. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't hear a single thing, even when I was awake. I was like, so like clueless. And I was like, did you hear the tornado sirens, Christina? And she's like, no. And I'm like, what the heck? Because we were like awake, but then we like fell back asleep. But I never heard anything. I was so weirded out. I was like, oh my god.
Good story.
No. Oh, okay. I have one more. Okay, so this is like I've told you. I think I've told you this at school. But what happened was I was at my house, and I was at my grandma's house, and I went upstairs, and I went to go lay down. My brother was in the bathroom because I don't know. But anyway, so he was there, and he was about to come in the room. Well, after he was done. So yeah, I'm just sitting, lying down in bed, enjoying life, watching TV, blah blah blah. And like whenever you're like so relieved, you're home, you're nice and comfy, and you just jump on your bed. Do you ever do that? I can't do that. I have a Tempur-Pedic bed. It's just nice air. But you know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Well, anyway, so I was laying down, and then all of a sudden, I feel so like weird. So what happens is, like, it's like the feeling of someone doing that right beside me, and I jump up in the bed, and like my whole body lifts off the bed because I jumped up so high, and I fall back down, and then I look to my left where it happened because I was sleeping on the right. So I looked to my left on the bed, and there was like an indentation of like a person laying there, and then whenever my brother, and it was like heavy on that side, and I was kind of like lifted up by the bed because it was like heavy on one side, and so I was being like pushed up because I didn't weigh as much. But then when my brother came out the bathroom and entered the room, it stopped, and I kind of just went back, and I was so weirded out. I was like, oh my god, what just happened? Madre, when are you coming home? You know, I'm not happy. You know, I'm trying. You know, I'm trying. When is you coming home? Have you ever had a nosebleed?
No.
Never.
Mm-mm.
You cray. That was amazing. Hello, world. Nice to meet you.
Alright, so I'm about to end this video. So we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Wait.
Oh.
Did you end it?
Comment questions for our Q&As. That's all I have to
And
say.
comment Carly way or proper way. Like this video, give it a giant thumbs up, and subscribe. Bye, Felicia.
Bye.